Come on, you should be connecting.
Oh, I hit record, but I was supposed to hit unmute. Well, we're going to start because I hit record.
I'm just going to go for gold. All right then, guys.
I'll give you a little...
Okay, go for gold.
All right. Welcome to Team Trading, guys. I hit record accidentally, so now we're starting. I'm really excited. The beautiful Stacey just came back from NMD school. I had the privilege of going 2 years ago. It is an all expenses paid trip by the company. They fly you over. They put you in a beautiful suite at Crown Plaza which is like the nicest hotel in Newcastle. You get a tour of head office. They're popping champagne. They supply you with dinner, alcohol. Obviously, that's the most important part. And you get like intensive, incredible training with like the leaders in the company. So I'm just going to leave it there because Stacey's just full of, I've talked to her today and oh my God, like she inspired me so much just from her trip. I'm really excited for her to share. So babe, you've got 36 minutes left to get as much goodness out as you can. So
okay, thanks for that, babe. That was awesome. I'm really going to try and do this as best as I can, as I've literally got thousands of notes and I haven't been able to have a chance to condense them all. I've probably been running off about 13 hours sleep this whole weekend. So please bear with me with all of this sharing. But thanks so much for that, Kim. What an absolute incredible weekend, guys. I really tried to struggle to find how I was going to speak about this tonight because it's absolutely incredible, and every single one of you on this call deserves to also get your little tush to NMD school because it's absolutely incredible what was shared there this weekend. And I think, to be honest, to me it was more eye-opening than any conference I've ever been to. Really walking alongside so many others that are all on the same journey that we are, and just kind of taking things to that next level. And what it's really made me realize is, even at my level of qualified national marketing director, I've been playing small. And if we really want to see this go anywhere, guys, we need to play bigger. Like, we really need to just completely, we can honestly put our minds to whatever we want to do with this business. The sky is seriously the limit. And that's what I love. The first things I really wanted to share with you from the gorgeous CEO of our company, Peter Glennie, is his first statement that he opened NMD school with was, think global, but act local. And I think because we're in so many different countries, I really loved hearing this because it really narrowed it down to kind of being very thinking local with things, try not to overwhelm ourselves. We are in 30 or something different countries, but really trying to remember what our message is, what this is about, and how many families we can around us want health that we can change one family at a time. And it's that simple. We need to be really thinking about what can impact you, what can impact your team, and what can impact your customers. Let me just go through my notes. Bear with me 1 second. It's really about how long you want to get paid for in this business. Another thing he shared is the longevity in this business is huge. The conversations that you're having today are so important because you will be getting paid for them 1, 2, 3, 4 years, up to however long you want to be in this business for. I know that I'm in this until the end. So the conversations you have today, you will continue to be getting paid for in the next 10, 20 years if you choose. It's really that simple. That is the power of this business. And we are so lucky that we have actually aligned ourselves with a product, guys, that is being taken and consumed every single day. Now, I really want you to think about this because this is what we covered over the weekend. We are so lucky to be part of a business within direct selling, that actually a customer consumes this product every single day. And I really, really want you to think about that, because to me, it just solidified that this is exactly why we have the best marketing plan, the best product, and we need to be proud to share that with others. It's just that simple. We had so many amazing speakers, and there's so many standouts for me. But the one thing, some of the main topics that I picked up on was having certainty in your business. It doesn't matter whether you're a DVF, it doesn't matter if you're an NMD, as long as you've got certainty and conviction in what you're sharing to your prospect, that will change everything. One of our speakers that shared this weekend, Richard Blissbrook, he's been within network marketing for around 22 years. And, longer than that. He started when he was 22 years old. I think he's around in his 60s. So you can do the maths. I'm not really functioning to do the maths right now. But the most incredible thing about what he shared was he said that when he was 22 years old, he went for a business meeting, and it was in direct selling. It was a different company. It wasn't within Juice Plus or the NSA back then. And he just sat down with the potential, and he went out of his way. I think he was selling suitcases at the time. And I love this story because he drove 3 hours in the bliss. I think there was a full-on blizzard. He drove 3 hours for $15. However, at the age of 22 years old, he knew when he would get there at 11:30 in the morning, he would then be invited to lunch. So then he would gain another hour with his prospect. And then his prospect decided to start talking to him about this business. Now, at this time, I think Richard said he was making around $300 a month. $300 a month, which is absolutely incredible that someone's starting any kind of business. However, when he was presenting to somebody of high authority that could be able to absolutely transform his business, and he knew that this would be able to completely transform his business, he had one of two choices. When his prospect said to him, is there money to be made with this? Richard decided at that point, he didn't hesitate at all with the conviction of his answer. He said yes straight away. And he showed him how to make money. It's literally just, you share it with this person, he shares it with this person, and it's so duplicatable. And that's exactly what we do, guys. And if it wasn't for this one man that turned around and said, yep, sure, I'm ready to go. It's all about certainty and how you are delivering this to your potential. It's exactly the same as a handshake, guys. If you walk into a room and you shake someone's hand and they give you a floppy handshake, they don't really put anything into it. What kind of confidence and what kind of certainty do you have in that person? Are you willing to put your trust into that person and letting them be able to show you a better way? You wouldn't really be too inclined to do that if you're not going to be willing to put your trust in others. So number one message I learned from this was have huge certainty when it comes to this business, whoever you're sharing it with. Number two was be a person that someone wants to be around. That is huge. People will not remember what you say to them. They will remember how you made them feel. Okay? So just please really think about that. Make sure you're the type of person that people want to be around. Because if you are, you're naturally going to be attracting people like a magnet. It's that simple. Let's see, what are the notes I've made? Personal development. He had a really great thing to share. He said, don't get lost in personal development. He meant in the sense of, don't think that listen to a recording every day is doing your personal development. He said, transformation lies within coaching. Not just, do you know what? Personal development is amazing, guys, but if you can, get yourselves to any kind of seminar you can. Live, right there and then. A live seminar. We have so much access within our industry to so many free seminars. MJB, I'm sure a lot of you were there this weekend. Absolutely epic. To be honest, that completely transformed my business when I went to MJB. So if you can if you can get yourself to anything in the area, he believes that transformation lies within coaching. And I really do believe that personal development is absolutely incredible for our business. But if you really, really want to get serious and take it to the next level, get yourself to any form of live coaching, whether it be get yourself onto a business coach or going to a seminar. It's huge. He said, but being on that journey, coaching provides breakthroughs, personal development provides breakthroughs, and learning how to be courageous from the heart is absolutely huge. Power of reading book. I love this one. So Richard also shared the power of reading books. Now he said that he read a book. I didn't remember the author of who wrote the book. It was called The Power of Goal Setting. I don't know if Kim will probably have heard of it. If I get the name of it, I'll share it in the chat. However, he had just basically said that if it wasn't for this book, he wouldn't have been able to deliver the certainty to that one prospect that he had. And he said, and the difference was, he said, you can't be a person that, if you're reading one book a week, he said, which one of those books are you going to be able to recite in 52 weeks? He said, I could probably guarantee none of them. He said, I read one book, back to front, inside out, non-stop. And he said, and I absolutely blew this prospect out of the water with the information that I was given from this book. He said, I could recite everything from this book, back to front. Maybe you need to really relate. If there's a book that you can relate to and that you can apply it to your business, GoPro is an amazing tool. And do you know, I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying. I'm just trying to, I do apologize. I literally have had, let me keep going. Okay. So listening to things that edify, what do you say, who you're being, thoughts, conversation. I'm going to put my notes away and forget about them because it's just distracting me. I'm really going to share more about when we had the big leaders from over East share. That was completely mind-blowing to me, what they shared with all of us within our WA team. And they're having obviously huge success over there with clubs and blowing things out the park, and sitting down with a couple of them and asking them, what would you believe that we would all need as a team to come together and completely explode our business? And they were like, events. You need to be plugging into events, guys. You need to be not only showing up to events, but holding events, whether it be live events or in-home events. You can do, and you know what, this is the most exciting part of our business, in being able to do that and put on events for, whether it be in-home or online. And he said people want to be able to plug into something. And if they're serious about the business, any prospect, they will make the time to watch that Zoom recording, whether it even be for 30 minutes. And to be honest, coming from a place of vulnerability here, guys, I think that's what I struggled with for a while, that I was very hesitant to send a 30, 40-minute Zoom recording because I thought, oh my God, they're not going to watch it. And that's what I was obviously putting that thought already out there. I was obviously, if somebody is serious about this business and they want to take it to the next level and they want to see the community that we're a part of, then they will make the time to watch something. And whether it be, if we're trying to get to the event, seeing it in person, just seeing is believing, really, isn't it? And plugging into live events is going to be absolutely, it's going to change things for the way of the businesses moving forward within our businesses. So I'm really sorry, guys. I'm literally completely fried after this weekend. A prompt. Can you try and prompt me here, Kim? what else did I share with you today so I could kind of go off on from?
Oh my God, this is hilarious. I love it. Like, guys, let's just give Stacey some love in the chat. Like, she probably was a person who slept for 2 hours over the entire weekend. And I'm like, hey, can you jump on and share? So another thing to talk about is just finding something you're passionate about. You haven't really touched on that fully.
Yeah, that's another thing. And that's exactly what we're sharing today. Really finding something that really inspires you. And this is the most beautiful thing in this business is we need to learn to create a strong community. And it needs to be, however, whatever inspires you the most. I know for me personally, sometimes you can get caught up with, oh, I don't have the best brand, and I don't really have, I really don't know what I need to do moving forward. And we tend to have the whole comparison, and in this business, it's so easy to do the whole comparison game. But guys, comparison is the thief of joy. We need the one thing that we learned from this weekend is you do you. Whatever really relates to you within this business, whatever you love, whatever you, because we can literally relate our Juice Plus business to whatever we like. For example, I'm very big into spirituality and connection and contribution. Those are all within my values. And where Kim loves health and fitness, Pilates. So obviously her brand is the Wellness Club. That's what she loves. So what I'm trying to say about this is you need to roll with what is going to work for you, because then naturally you're going to be attracting the right people into your community. And it's all about building that community. Over East at the moment, they're building such an incredible community because they treat each other like a family. And that's what we really need to be doing, is being there for one another and making this business, making the community that it is, really. I have to go back to my notes. I'm literally completely brain fried. I literally flew in at 12 o'clock last night, guys, and I'm just it wasn't just the fact, I think, the lack of sleep. And it's been amazing because we've been able to connect and hear so many things from all the leaders. And it just goes to show a beautiful community that we're a part of. And that's why we really want you to all to be given the chance to be able to get to something like this, because it was absolutely life-changing. It's probably one of the best weekends of my life. And it's really beautiful that we can all come together and we can feel that we're in a space where it's a safe space, and everybody's on the same journey. So, okay. Oh, this is great. Okay, I've got something, guys. Where Linda Everton shared. Now, Linda she shares so beautifully. Linda Everton. If any of you don't know who I'm speaking about, Linda Everton is an NMD over East, and she is a 400 club. So I'm sure you guys have heard of clubs. So Linda Everton is a 400 club at the moment, probably reaching for 500 club very soon. Now, Linda, one thing that she shared to me that I absolutely loved within this is finding an easier way when it comes to qualifying, and teaching that to your team, guys, as well, and duplicating that down within your team. Qualifying is such an epic thing within our business. And one of the main things I love that she shares so simply is she calls qualifying the jackpot bonus, because really we are able to access all the money that's on the table within our business. And that's what she has duplicated down to a team. That's what she's able to share with everyone. She manages to call this the jackpot bonus. So yeah, if you've got teamies coming up for qualifying, or you coming up for qualifying, guys, it's so amazing, because this is exactly what it is picking up the maximum amount of your business. She got us to write down a list, and I really would love for you all of you to be able to do this, because it was absolutely incredible. She got us to make a list that she learned from GoPro with Eric Warre, and it said she wanted us to all write down, I would become more successful in my business if. Now, she wanted us to write down at least 5 things. So if you would love to write that down, then that would be great. then the next one was my team would be more successful if. And the greatest thing about this is you start to really, because within this business, we can only be the one that has the power to take ourselves forward. Isn't that right, really? We can have our upline tell us what we should be doing, or our sidelines helping us with what we should be doing. But really the only ones that can make us do the do is us, really, isn't it? So the most amazing thing about this is you've just basically given yourself a key to unlock what you need to do within your business. And usually the top 3 things usually tends to be the things that we try and avoid doing within our business. Like, maybe I should do more live events. Maybe I should put in more hours. Maybe I should commit to more 3-way calls. The things that we really don't want to do in our business are actually the things that are probably going to explode our business to the next level. So that was another amazing thing that she shared. The bold, can actually know it's true. How do I react? Let me see. My notes are all over the place. Bear me 1 second. I'm just gonna, Kim, I don't know if I can do any more, babe. I'm literally gonna have to share this another time. I'm so sorry, everyone.
Well, I love how every time you get to a point, you just start laughing. You're like, okay.
I'm just literally do you know what's so funny, guys, is I actually couldn't even for the first 2 days I couldn't even talk properly because there was so much going on, and we were literally there from 8 o'clock, like 7, 8 in the morning, right until 6 in the evening. And then probably party too hard with everybody. But this is a celebration time, and this is the thing and the thing that made me realize is you have to have fun with this. You have to enjoy this, guys. Even though this is a business, you really have to. This is the most epic business that you'll be a part of. And I'd really love to share that with you, because if we're really creating a culture here and we're having fun with it, then it's never going to feel like work to us. We need to get to a point where you're loving doing what you're doing every day. You're loving speaking to people. You're really loving to share it more, share the mission more with others. And then it's never going to feel like work. And this is just, but really the one thing I identified with the over East crew is they really work hard, play hard. And if you really want to get serious, then you really, really have to treat this like a business. We always say this, and I heard it so often. And if you start putting in the work and you start treating this like a business, and it will not only start to pay like a business, but it will reward you like a business in so many other ways. I really apologize for anyone if I can't even talk properly. You're probably thinking, oh my God, has she had a drink? Is she okay? It's just pure exhaustion.
No, you function better if you have been drinking.
No, I probably do. That's probably what I should have done today. But no, it was. Has anybody got any questions? Maybe that'll prompt me. Anybody got any questions?
Yeah, come off mute. And while you're doing that, like, Stacey, seriously, this was great. Like, we love it. We just love your fresh knowledge, even though it's half fried up in there, half scrambled. It's just so amazing to see you come back from like this opportunity that you worked hard for, and you got rewarded for. And, you know, anyone can go, like, guys, NMD school isn't just for specific people. Like, well, obviously you have to be a QNMD or a new NMD, but anyone can get there. Like, there's nothing stopping you from getting there but yourself. You're the only thing in your way. So,
and you know what I'd love to share quickly on, like, touching on that, Kim, is one of the main qualities that everybody shared that was there at NMD school is they had the vision. So I'm telling every single one of you on this call, if you have the vision that you are going to be an NMD, you are going to be NMD. Nothing is going to get in the way of that. No matter if you have people that say no, no matter if you have people that were going to sign up to the business and then they just decided they no longer wanted to, or they probably are ignoring you. We all go through it. It doesn't matter if whatever level we're at, we still all go through it. We've just built that stronger muscle with it. Just keep building a stronger muscle, and then you will be literally unstoppable. Do you think any of us, we don't hold emotion? Do you know what? It's the no still. It depends how you want to handle it, to be honest. Kimmy and I would both share with you that we still will get no's. Please don't think that because we're sitting in this position that we don't get no's anymore. In fact, we probably get more no's. Do you know what I mean? It's just learning not to really, okay, thanks, love it, move on to the next one. Don't even cry about it. On to the next one. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Because more often than not, if you're going to continue to ask another 9 people if they want the product, if you get one yes, that's one yes. It's still not, you can forget about that no that you've just got. And that's just the power of this business. And recruit. We have to keep recruiting and build and move and bringing people through the doors, because at the end of the day, another thing I learned is this is a numbers game, guys. We have to be bringing in people through the door. That was a big wake-up call for me. A huge wake-up call is recruit, because more often than not, the more people that you're bringing through the door, we all know that we can bring through franchisees in the door, and we're so excited for them, and we put so much into it because we're just so excited because we can see the vision for them, because more often than not, as their upline, we believe in them before they believe in themselves, right? So we're so excited. We can't wait for things to get moving and for them to own their business and love it. And then they're like, oh, I got a few no's and I just don't want to do it anymore. It's just really not for me. And you're just like, shit, what the fuck? Like, I can't believe it. I was so excited for this person. And that's just what happens. But on to the next one. Because more often than not, if you sat there for the next 3 months being upset about that person that decided that they just weren't ready to take their business through the roof, and you continued it, say if you'd continue to move on and continue to network and continue to put your love into other people that just don't know that they want this opportunity yet, you could have had another 3 franchisees walk through the door, and then out of those 3 you found 2 diamonds in that time that you sat there and cried about that one that just didn't see the vision. Do you know what I mean? And it's just so, it really is. Once we start bringing in people and seeing the vision for them, all that we can do is, there's three things is we can bring them through the door. We literally, our only job is to bring them through the door, get them to see the vision before they see the vision themselves, get them to SDVF, and then show them how to teach their team how to get to SDVF when they bring people through the door. This business is so duplicatable. It's so duplicatable. And once we start to realize that, your business will start to flourish in the direction that you would love it to flourish in. Has anybody got any other questions or any prompts or anything? I'm going on the up again. I'm literally done this and then I'm going on the up again. Thanks, babe. Thank you. All right.
Did anyone have any questions for Stacey? No, we're pretty happy.
Pretty happy.
Yeah. That was good. You're on the roll. I love that. I love it so much.
I've literally just got notes everywhere, and I'm just at a time right now where I'm just like, I don't even know if I can read that word, so I don't know how I'm going to be able to put that.
Yeah, no, I love it. Thanks for sharing, babe. And guys, I want you to realize, like, this, me watching this, like, I remember when Stacey joined the business, she would not be able to say the stuff she's saying now. And it made me realize that, you know, we talk, as you grow through this business and you grow your business, no matter what your title is, as you grow yourself and how much knowledge you have and you're just doing the do, you're actually putting the time in again and again. When you hear these people speak, you're like, oh my God, like, how do they know so much? This is so cool. And I feel like that it's usually your NMDs and your Qs, because they've been doing the do over and over and over and over again. And guys, I remember when Stacey joined, like, if I had to ask her to do this, oh my God, like, she wouldn't even know where to start. She wouldn't even know what to say. Like,
I would ignore Kim. I would just ignore her and just be like, I don't want to do that. And then look now, I'm like, Kim, tell me what I need to do.
Yeah,
but not really. You know what I mean?
Guys, you can do this too, like, every single one of you on this call. Like, see see the vision in this. If you can't even see a vision of 12 months in this, cool. What's your vision for at least 6 months of this? Where do you want to be in the next 6 months? Like, go to work, you can actually make it happen. If you want to be able to have the confidence to get on the team training and talk the knowledge that Stacey knows, or I know, you want to be able to get in front of a friend and just talk the knowledge and the passion that you, about the product that you hear other people in the business do. You just have to do the do. You have to surround yourself with this. Every single day, do some kind of juice class. Connect yourself with whatever groups there are, whatever videos there are. The more you, and I don't know, this has just come to me from this, because I just love, like, hearing Stacey talk like this is because she's surrounded herself with the training, the knowledge, the people. She's been hungry to learn. She's like, teach me what's next, what can I do? And being teachable means, like, someone helps you, but you actually remember how they helped you and you duplicate, like, you actually put it into action. And like, you guys are just so amazing. You're so capable. I don't know. See, now I'm not so.
We just want it for all of you. We just want you all to be able to experience such an and as I said, Kimmy's been to, wasn't last year, babe, it was the year before, wasn't it? And it's just, and you know what? You get to really love this company and the mission that we're about, and the beautiful people that are part of this company, and what the lengths they're willing to go to for us, guys. They're just absolutely incredible. And to be honest, I've always heard them call Juice Plus a company with a heart, and we know, but really this weekend I saw the heart, like I saw the real heart, and everybody has the same opportunity to get there. It doesn't matter how it wouldn't have mattered where Kim and I were before this business. It doesn't matter if Kim would have had 4 degrees and I had 25 degrees, or I had 3 kids or she had no kids. This is the most beautiful thing about this business. You can be whatever you want to be. You don't need anybody else telling you what you need to be. If you want to do this, then you can. It's so simple. If you make that decision in your head, this is what I want to do, and this is the direction I'm going to go, nothing will stop you. It's just that simple. You can make this whatever you want to make it. And more often than not, the people that go far in this business and have that intention is they've seen the vision from the very beginning. They've seen it.
Yeah. And even with that, like, you guys have all been, you're not brand new. Some of you are kind of brand new, but most of you are not brand new. It means it doesn't mean I've missed the vision because I haven't seen it from the start. This is the time to start. Like, start now. See the vision, see what's possible. And I'm just want to finish with this because we've got a few minutes before it cuts us off. And me and Stacey did chat about this. It's just come back to me. And I remember, because I was like, when she told me, I'm like, oh my God, that's what I talked about in my NMD speech. Like, it's not about you. It's about you in this business. It's not about you at all. It's about who you can help. When you get over that, when you get over you and you make it about other people, you're ignorance on fire. You're pretty much just, who can I help? Who do I want to help? It's not about me. When you come up with excuses, when you come up with what you might feel is reasons why you can't share this with people, you're making excuses and you are literally making it about yourself. And I can say that so lovingly blunt, is because I did that for about 3 years in this business. It was the Kim show. It was all about Kim. You know, and now something clicked and I was like, I learned that it's not about me. So right now, as you're on this call, if you can take this with so much love, it's not about you. Get over your shit. And I say that with love. Like, we all have shit. I have shit. I'm always sexy complaining about my shit all the time. Get over it, but I got to get over it, right? To move forward. Get over whatever's holding you back, whatever excuse. I don't know enough, or I'm not confident enough. All you're talking about is yourself. What about the person who's suffering? You know, like, another quick one I want to add, babe, to that is make sure you're the person that asks more questions. Ask them more heart-driven questions. Make sure you're asking people what their why is when they're thinking about joining this business or thinking about the product. Make sure you're asking them, what are your health goals with this? What are you looking to achieve? I would love to be able to help you. Make sure you're asking better quality questions that don't make it about you, that don't make it about that sale. You're really, really
putting emphasis on how much you want to help others, especially if they're thinking of this as a business opportunity. You need to ask them their why. There's three people in this business. There's the people that join because they want to pay back on their product. There are people that join because they want to contribute financially to a household. And the third kind of person joins is because they see the vision on where this business can take them. They see that they could be NMD 100 Club earning $20,000 to $30,000 a month. They see that big vision. And the funny thing is those three people, first of all, they can be just to pay back on their product. Naomi O'Hara, guys, NMD 24 Club, joined my business because she wanted to pay back for her family's product. And then what happened? She joined on, and then she started plugging into the community. She started plugging into the Zoom. She's like, shit, this could actually be an income for my family. I could probably be able to retire my husband or bring down his hours. And then thirdly, she saw the bigger vision and thought, shit, this could really be something. So in the beginning, try not to overwhelm yourself with that. Make sure you're asking better questions, better quality questions to the people that you bring into your business. I wanted to end with that. I remembered that. That's one thing that I had here amongst all this exhaustion, scramble, delirious. Honestly, I've been delirious this whole weekend.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you, babe. We're just about to get cut off now. It says less than a minute. Who loved that? Do we love that?
If anybody has any question, guys, please, if you remember it after, just send me a message. After I've had a bit of a sleep tonight, I might be, I'll probably definitely say I'm much better tomorrow, more functional tomorrow. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for jumping on, all of you. Big love.
Bye, guys.
Bye.